Not long after the pandemic hit, I predicted that the used car market would crash. And my prediction was too early, or in other words, wrong. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 reasons why I was wrong. I had been following the auto loan bubble, and there had been a massive run-up on riskier lending. It had topped $1.2 trillion. With a few more quarters in the rearview mirror, the auto loan bubble has continued, and it doesn't seem to be slowing down in 2021. My original video got over 100,000 views and lots of comments. Thanks for all those, by the way. And on this video, if you could just tap that like button down below, I'd really appreciate it. How about, in return, I'll do a push-up for every like I get on this video. And for every new subscriber, I'll tack on 5 more. In response to my past video on the used car market, many people were hopeful to find some better used car buying opportunities. And they would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for the meddling government. Scooby-Doo reference. Not all places, but on average, used car prices have gone up. According to the Manheim Index, wholesale used car prices in January 2021 were up 15.1% from a year ago. I wish I was able to return that much on my investments each year. Used car prices did initially drop during the pandemic, but government stimulus helped turn that around. This is the first big reason I was wrong. When the stimulus payments started showing up, auto dealers started receiving $1,200 down payments. Alright, maybe not that amount exactly, but it definitely helped boost used car demand. Even a few auto dealers that I've heard from said the same. Their customers put down more money thanks to stimulus payments. The second big reason I was wrong is that the Fed also continued to lower interest rates, and this helped make car payments slightly more affordable. We've seen similar trends with mortgages and resulting higher home prices in the US. This is the 5-year Treasury rate. It hit its lowest level in 2020 in more than half a century. 5 years or 60 months is a common time frame for many auto loans. For the third reason that used car prices increased, more people started to avoid public transit. For safety reasons, people wanted their own COVID-safe cars, and that probably led to more used car demand. For the fourth reason, it isn't as strong, but it's still important. We saw some supply chain issues with new car production. So due to some of those constraints, we probably see some reduced new car sales, and that led to potentially higher used car sales in certain areas. Now, for the last reason I think we saw an increase in used car prices was decreased spending elsewhere. With many restaurants and other businesses forced to shut down, people saved more money. According to the USDA, in 2019, before the pandemic, food away from home accounted for 55% of total food costs. I haven't seen the 2020 numbers yet. I'm not sure they've released them, but I'm sure they're going to be much lower. The pandemic and the forced shutdowns have changed consumer behavior. The government is simply a wild card that's hard to predict. So, there you have it. My used car price predictions were wrong, or depending on continued government stimulus, just too early. Thanks for watching, and if you want some insight into the government's money system, you can check out my recent video here on modern monetary theory. It might seem like a dry topic, but I spice things up a little bit. I use an analogy that involves Biden, Putin, and other world leaders all standing in a pool of gasoline. So please check it out, and once again, I'd really appreciate it if you just tap that like button down below.